I really hate this bull crap. What the hell? The second time that's happened. Well, not second time today. Whenever I update the info for some reason, when I'm doing the live stream, it won't go live, and then I have to do it after I'm already live. So there's no info or any description or anything in the box. So obviously that does not help the algorithm for people to find the live stream. So that's always fun. Fun. Sorry, I'm just going to do that right now before I check on the stream, just to make sure this is all good in the hood. Oh my God. Nice. I like that. How's it going, Daniel? Is the stream working? Because it's not showing up on my app at all. Update that info. Okay, it's working for you because it's not working for me. I just double checked my on my YouTube page and it came out all staticky, as if the ring girl was gonna pop out of my screen. So let's see if it works again. Is it gonna do it again? Nope, it's still saying an error occurred. Please try again later. Interesting. Okay, all right. Well, could just be the internet here. Okay. There's a lot of people who I live with who have a fascination with internet porn. So, you got to stream that stuff, right? It kind of makes you wish that we went back to the days of DVDs and magazines, just so the internet wouldn't lag as much. All right, so it is a Monday. I was supposed to do a stream on Sunday. I was super busy. I didn't get any time to do it because I had to work extra at my office, and then my family had a dinner, and then the dinner function lasted longer than I wanted to, and then by the time it ended, it was already too late. So then I ended up just going out for a few beers with my brother, and now here it is. Hopefully this is not too late of a time to start the stream. It's already 8:33. Hope it's not. We got one solid viewer. Thanks, Daniel. Well, I'll be honest. Heavily considering quitting this channel. Not because I do like doing the live streams, but the amount of time and effort that I have to put into making videos versus time I could be using to try to better myself in other areas, and then also focus on Toronto Elites and stuff. I mean, I've already pretty much given up the Magic Card channel. I haven't put out a video in almost a month. Not that it's actually difficult. It's probably the easiest videos I could do are the ones on the Magic channel, because it's half of its box openings are just me just talking about Magic cards, no real cuts in it, but even that I don't have a lot of time for anymore. I was trying to hustle a little too hard, too thin, and now I'm realizing I want to focus most on Toronto Elites. We are the future. Who's the future? Double D's. Yeah, but I want to put a lot more effort into Toronto Elites, but I don't know how everyone feels about that. I don't think a whole lot of people on this channel have subscribed over there. I mean, obviously, if you don't live in Toronto, it's not going to be as useful to you. But there is plans in the future for me to go traveling. I'm also in New York City to be there for almost a week, so I'm actually going to shoot a few videos for a couple ideas. I had one idea: $50 in Toronto versus $50 in New York City, to show you kind of some cool places where you're not cheap, but have a nice day if you're traveling for $50, and show you what you can get in each city. And then I have a few other ideas that I was going to play. I was planning on doing more than just one video, obviously, in New York City, hopefully at least 2 or 3, because the winter is coming, as Jon Snow says. And once the winter hits, like, it's going to be pretty hard to actually do a lot of Toronto Eats videos because it gets pretty cold in Toronto. So I kind of almost have to, this November and December, I'm going to have to film as many videos as I can for Toronto Eats. And hopefully I can, start putting them out at a slow pace. And hopefully it catches up when I get into the springtime. I'm very slow here. Do it. The Punk Naruto thing is the greatest thing. Make a Kickstarter for Toronto. While Toronto Eats the World. You know what? Thing is, I would love to make a Kickstarter, but unfortunately, I don't have giant tits and a bleached asshole. So I don't think people are going to really care about my trips and travels and tribulations. Really, I don't think anyone would really care about like some average-looking white dude traveling. I think there's enough videos of that online already. I don't think anyone's really gonna like give a shit. Give it a shot, anyways. Well, you never know. I mean, that's what my Patreon is technically for. Although it's for the Matt Hub. Eventually, it's going to be mostly used for Toronto Eats because I don't know how long I can actually continue doing just comedy sketches when they're not really doing anything. Like, I mean, when I say they're not doing anything, like, obviously they still get somewhat views, like, I mean, the Punk Naruto vlog did get 1K views, over 1,000. However, if I were to show you my my analytics, it's like, this is why I'm saying my channel is blacklisted. You'll see whenever I release a video, it's like the first day or two, it'll go up, then immediately crash, and then not only that, no videos on the channel are getting views. So like my Toronto Eats channel, I'm getting consistent views all the time for videos that I have. Like I'll at least every hour, I'll at least have a video or two being watched. I won't even get that with this channel. And it's been out for how many years? What, 7, 8 years now? And I'm getting like barely any views per day if I don't release a video. And so it puts a lot of pressure on me always releasing videos constantly. But I'm not, I'm not monetized. I'm not a partner or anything. So anxiety and stress on me. And sometimes it's not fun. Because it's not that I feel obligated. I do like doing them, but there is a sense of guilt if I don't put out anything, if that makes any sense, especially because I have a Patreon account. So if I feel like if I don't put out at least 1 or 2 videos that aren't just like a live stream month, like I'll feel guilty inside. Like I'll feel like shit that if I don't actually put out something. So it's kind of the way it is for me. But Liquid Viper says, fuck. Do it without money. Sneak out onto a boat. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah, except for my crippling fear of the sea. That might go wrong. You could pull a reverse caravan, legally enter the U.S., and then into Mexico. Then spend the rest of your time emigrating illegally until you hit the Antarctic. Yeah, that'd be great. Food videos in Antarctica. Just eating whale blubber and shit. You'll be the first. I would be the first if that was the situation. It is getting oh wow. So 3 viewers right now. That's good. So either way, as I was saying before, I'm debating what I want to do because I am taking the Toronto Eats thing fairly seriously. I'm trying to network, trying to grow it naturally. And so far it's been kind of working. I mean, obviously I wish it was doing better, but I mean, only time can tell. It's one of those things where I haven't really pumped in any real revenue into, I mean, apart from like eating the food and stuff, but I haven't really pumped in any real revenue for advertising. So once I start doing that, not like Facebook advertising, something where I'll pump money into, YouTube channels to promote the stuff, YouTube ads, stuff like that. Because eventually, that's my actual goal for Toronto Ace, is to really like get it up off the ground, where it could potentially be an actual source of income, like a good secondary job that's fun to do, and it helps you network and meet people. Yeah, actually, you know what? Why don't I do a Discord stream tomorrow, and we can do something kind of funny where you can teach me how to code on a live stream, even if you want. I don't know how successful that will be, but I have some time tomorrow night. I'm actually planning on doing a few live streams. You down for tomorrow? Sweet, let's do that then. I actually have a few live stream ideas. Well, not ideas, just live streams that I want to do this week, because I missed Sunday. And usually I do very long live streams on Sundays, and I didn't really have the chance to do that. So I'm going to try. Every time I do miss a Sunday like live stream, I will do a few live streams during the week to kind of make up for that. But hopefully that's not going to be a thing that happens a lot. I've been pretty consistent with the Sunday live streams, I think, for the last month or so. Que pora de liv e esa karho seu fi kozu bicho noya. Okay. Thank you. I will respectfully disagree to that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, you're talking about that's the video. Just a little bit. Okay, so who wants to see Punk Naruto do more vlogs, though? Because I'm thinking about just making a break-off channel for Punk Naruto. But I need to put out a few more videos to get people interested in him. And then once that happens, and hey, you never know, then I can restart the whole channel from from the start with the Punk Naruto. And he was going to be like have you ever seen the channel Coach Red Pill? It's like this ugly this ugly aging man who talks with like different camera setup. There's usually like 2 or 3 different cameras, and he talks, and basically it's like red pill stories. I was thinking about doing something similar to that with Punk Naruto, just because it would be absolutely disgusting for people to watch that. And I think it'd be kind of funny how grotesque he looked. KKKK. More Punk Naruto, please. Okay, fine. So you guys actually like Punk Naruto? Okay, let's do a vote. Okay. Well, I know there's only 7 people here, so you can't really do a proper vote. But which character is better? Do you guys like Punk Naruto more, or do you like Curtis Sandersman more? What do you guys think? MGTOW or the incel? You'll have to be careful. A comedy channel based around a dangerous weirdo guy on the fringe might get some law enforcement attention. Yeah, it might, but at the same time, I mean, I guess Sam Hyde kind of did with those memes, right? Sam Hyde was always a school shooter in some of those memes. I thought it was kind of cringe. I had trouble watching it. Are you talking about the Punk Naruto or Curtis Sandersman? Damn, I like both. Both. This is too hard to choose. Well, I could do a video of Curtis Sandersman and Punk Naruto interviewing each other or in a conversation with each other. Obviously, Curtis Sandersman sees himself as some like alpha, but he's like a MGTOW, kind of almost like a neckbeard. And then Punk Naruto is like an incel, super insecure, knows he's ugly, but is angry at the world because of it. Make one channel just making fun of incels and MGTOW, dedicated to weirdo characters. Well, that's kind of what my channel has become, isn't it? Like, if you look at the last couple months, most of my videos have been mostly about like incels, neckbeards, MGTOW, because they're kind of more memeable and they're more of like a subculture genre. It's hard to do like regular sketches again, like it's hard to get like the friends involved to do them. I'd love to do them. I have so many ideas for like sketches. Like if I just had the time and money and friends or just people I could actually hire to be in them, I would be set. But fortunately, that's not the case. So pretty much, well, look at this. I'm looking at my last. So my last 15 videos. 8 of them are regarding or have a topic that is either about MGTOW, neckbeards, or incels. So I mean, yeah, it almost looks like I'm going that direction, anyways. Yeah. Well, either way, maybe that's the future. The last live stream, by the way, on the last Sunday, I'm thinking about getting a webcam like that because Tom let me use his webcam for it, and I'm using the web that's built into the laptop, and it's like night and day difference. I was going back through the footage, and it wasn't even set up properly. Like it wasn't even set up with this full 1080 capabilities. So I'm definitely considering getting one of those. Definitely considering getting one of those. They are pricey though; they're over $100. But I mean, you could use their webcams, but you can use them for other things too. You could even use it for just video if you wanted to. It's 1080p. I mean, it's not as good as my actual camera, but it'll do. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna get my phone. All right, Assassin 36. Damn, first ugly mug I've seen on your new phone, and it's yours. Fuck my life, you sexy beast. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. My God. So I'm just gonna take a picture of myself doing a live stream. Beautiful. Beautiful. Daniel M. Vids is Alpha Chad. Well, clearly you're not talking about me. Would you guys ever date a Catholic? Like, honestly. Like, would you ever date a girl who said right off the bat that they don't want to have sex before marriage, but they were divorced? So that means that you're not getting you're not getting it really. You're getting seconds. What would you say to that? Would you just tell them fuck right off, or would you go along with it? Great anal. You mean Catholics? Yeah. Great anal. Well, I guess technically it's not the vagina, right? Back in the day, the priests used to, or the fathers and priests used to check to see if the hymen was still there, so that they weren't spoiled for the. So, pretty funny, right there. Do you think Lauren Southern is a Russian-backed propaganda mouthpiece? Um, no, but I do think they're turning the frogs gay. Actually, Faith Goldie apparently got almost 4% of the electoral vote for the Toronto election, which is actually insane. People were like, I had a feeling she would get pretty up there. I'm gonna check the poll to see exactly. My buddy ran for a school trustee, and I don't know if he won, but he got like I voted for him, and I told all my friends to. Would you date a hot blonde virgin neo-Nazi chick? Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? That's like, dude, you can even ask a Black Lives Matter guy that, and they'd say yes. There's a thing called hate fucking, and sometimes I hear that's the best fucking, right? But unfortunately, I don't want to fuck black girls, so guess there's no fun for me. They're using her Nordic beauty vibe and nonsense conservative attitude to lure angry middle-class men. Yay or nay? They're using her Nordic beauty vibe. Yeah. What about Indian girls? Indian girls are interesting. I don't mind Indian girls. They're okay, you know, when they douche. Shit, dude. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm not. Asian girls are okay too when they douche. Sorry. But man, this is gonna get pulled from the internet if I go through some disgusting experiences that I've had regarding the latter. Yeah, I don't know, kind of. Then again, everyone. It's a cleanliness thing. It's not a race thing. Everyone can be, unclean. Ass eating is. Did you hear about the guy who actually died from hepatitis eating ass? Check out the article. Check out the article on the internet. It's actually fucking hilarious. There's a black guy too. Not that that matters, but like, yeah. Sometimes you don't want to recreate what you see on YouPorn, you know? Where the hell is the actual poll of this? I want to see. Okay, so the others got 12.92. See detailed results. Let's see here. So how did it go? Wow, Faith Goldie did get third place. Holy shit, 24,000 votes. Wow, that's actually way more than I thought she was gonna get. Wow, impressive. Will the Liberal Party maintain a federal majority, or will they eat ass? It's hard to say. I think they're gonna eat ass and possibly die from hepatitis, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm eating my girl's ass right now. Dude, Pixar didn't happen. Come on. Okay, sharing is caring, buddy. Okay, some of us are turning fucking incel right here. Fuck. Fuck. Sorry, who is Faith Goldie? Search Faith Goldie online. She used to be a reporter for Rebel Media. She's done a few interviews with some right-wing people, and that's what got her in a lot of trouble with Rebel Media. Not Rebel Media is right-wing, but it's not super right-wing, although some people would say it is. Do you have a good stockpile of your Chad pills? Dude, I'm actually running out, which is kind of scary. And I'm a little bit pissed off because I wish I could take more of those Chad pills, but fucking Martin Shkreli or whatever his fucking name is, they made them like $4,000 a pop, along with the AIDS medicine. Martin Shkreli or whatever. Your dumb incel ass can't eat my ass. My girl won't do it. Your dumb incel ass can eat my ass. My girl won't do it. Oh, damn, dude. Why are you letting girls eat your ass? That's fucking gross, dude. That's disgusting. And if so, like, for all the people here who have had a girl eat their ass, so do you guys have, like, do you shave your ass when they do it, or do they kind of lick around all the poop particles there? Or do you go to the shower? Like, how do you do it? Do you bath before do you bathe before you do it? I feel like there's nothing a man can do to make their ass not clean to me. Like, I just feel like there's no way a man's ass could ever be clean, you know? Like, I can understand, like, I can think about it in a rational way where I could think maybe women could have cleaner asses than men. I mean, they both shit, but women would have to be a lot more careful about how they shit because their cunt is right beside it. I think I said it correctly. I think I made my point there. I'd pay any amount of money to be a Chad for a day. Just imagine that, being a Chad for a day. Wow. Poop first, then dig in. I don't really like Indian food, so I don't know if I'd like that. Why would you want to clean up all the dingleberries? Well, the dingleberries. Well, they do add a little bit of flavor, as one would say. But it's more of a Christmas food, dingleberries, actually. So, you know, it's more closer to Halloween, if anything else. So maybe pumpkin seeds, you should call them. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. How was everyone's weekend? Real talk, though. Do you guys actually think that men's value is lowering in society, or do you think incels and MGTOW are blowing things way out of proportion? Real talk. What do you think? Real talk. Yo, cuz, what's going on, Bev? That's my cousin right there, by the way. Beverly. She has a channel called Cooking with Cannabis, obviously, and Half Acre Homestead. So you want to check her out. I'll agree that some men are worthless. Not I, of course. Well, come on. You can't be judging yourself on that. Surely you need a third party. But there are some real mouth breathers out there. Yeah, that's true. We're just well, first we're talking about the election in Toronto, and then what the hell else did we talk about? Oh, pretty much replying to comments, and then now we're talking about are men's and society's value lowering, or what's the deal with that? Because there's a thing called incels and MGTOW, which is a community, not just online, that believe that men's worth isn't much anymore. It's actually our Half Acre Homestead, because there's another channel by that name you just said. LOL. I'm highly medicated. I've just crawled into bed. I hope you guys. Yeah, check out the channel. Yeah, that's true. They're definitely boys. Some of them are boys. Some are more men than boys. But is it harder nowadays than before? That's the question. Is it tougher than it was before? Well, a lot of jobs because of automation are going to be gone. And a lot of men get their worth from their job. Like a lot of guys are, let's be honest, a lot of guys are really ugly. And if a lot of men didn't have a job or didn't have a mean of getting income, what would their value be to women, right? Like if you don't at least, if you're not at least somewhat attractive, like you wouldn't really have a lot. MGTOW, I need no woman. My husband is worth his weight in gold. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's like it depends on how people value each other as well, right? Merits is better than looks in the long run, but I think today's society we're a lot more into looks, a lot more narcissistic because of social media and stuff, especially things like Instagram, which is more of a female centric social media site, and women can model and get plenty of likes and validation from other men. And sometimes all women want is validation, right? And if you can get that from someone you're not dating, why not just get it easily from Instagram? Okay. But like my mother used to say, man is the head of the household, but without a neck, he can't watch his back. All right. Good night, Bev. Have a good night, good sleep, and check her channel out again, guys. Our Half Acre Homestead and Cooking with Cannabis. I think I missed a few comments here. Which is why I need to teach you coding. I do automation. No one can automate me. Yeah, coding is basically the groundwork for a lot of automation now. Actually, there's some programs you can take in school that it basically teaches you how to do automation for machines, which is, I mean, that's probably what is that what you're doing? Yeah, see, there you go. Wearing a work uniform, right? Employed, right? It's a status symbol as well. Problem is a lot of men are having trouble finding actual jobs that pay, pay their worth, right? I don't think a man wearing a McDonald's outfit is attractive in any way. I don't think, right? I don't think a girl sees a guy, oh, he's employed. Ooh, McDonald's. Ooh. I don't think that's really gonna wet anyone's whistle. Now I'll leave you guys to chew over everything I've said and tear me apart. It's okay. Have a great evening. Okay, good night, Bev. I code shit for the life insurance industry. I take the work of an office and make it double form of a button. Doable from a button. Oh, double form. Interesting. So you're going to be putting me out of work soon. No, but seriously, my office, a lot of the stuff they're doing is going to be automated soon, based on the company that bought our company. From the sounds of it, like what they do is they research and they develop robotics and stuff. I'm like, well, that's not good for us guys. The only hope is Bitcoin. If only the bog will have mercy on the souls. Well, the thing about Bitcoin is every once in a while I'll think about Bitcoin and I'll consider heavily investing in it. But then I like sometimes it feels like a bit of a scam, Bitcoin though. Like, 'cause at the end of the day, we don't know who made it. We don't know enough about its development. Blockchain's great, but it's still like, let's say if there was like some sort of an apocalypse, you need something tangible, right? Like gold was always like a fail safe. If stuff ever happened, you could always use gold as a frame of reference to produce money and wealth. So gold is a good investment in a way, but I mean, hey, if there's never ever going to be an apocalypse and things like, let's say this bubble of wealth that, this debt that keeps growing, let's say if it never implodes and it just slowly transitions into Bitcoin, then yes, I kind of agree that might be the future. But there is a lot of people out there who actually are wanting a collapse in the system for many reasons. One of them is, well, I know like a lot of men who, let's say they're MGTOW or incel, they believe that if there is a sort of a collapse, not only will it kind of help the market out, but if there's like a real collapse, people who work trades and, like very masculine type of jobs or more physical labor jobs, like those men will be worth more in in their eyes. So it's like it'll be easier to get women for them, or it'll go back to chaos and we'll break into little tribes again. And it's kind of biblical in a way. Doombit. Oh, you watch those videos? Doombit. Wage cuck. Well, you could just play the regular Toronto Stock Exchange. Yeah, well, Toronto Stock Exchange? Pretty volatile. Or the American one if Canadians are allowed to. I don't know. Collapse and regrowth is cyclical, but buy low, sell high. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's always going to be a buy low and a buy low, sell high. But if there's a real collapse, when I say real collapse, I'm not talking like the Great Depression. I'm talking like real crash. I'm talking about the whole world goes to shambles. Then that's where things will get tricky, right? That's when Bitcoin is not going to be worth anything, which could happen. You never know. Look, Rome fell, Egypt fell, a lot of other empires fell that were like the head of the world at the time. Wow, we went from like 9 viewers to 4 in less than 4 minutes. Fuck. Whew. Liam, fuck. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking, huh? Should I actually end this live stream fairly short? I mean, this is a really short live stream for me, only 38 minutes. Usually an hour is like the least amount of time I'll do, but if we did that big of a drop from 9 to 4, I don't know if it's worth it to really keep going. I know I do this to push the hours time up, but I mean, come on, let's be honest, it's never gonna happen. Alternatively, in 1,000 years, both you and I shall be gone, but McDonald's will still be here. It's scary, eh? It's a scary thought. Corporations will rule the world. Flipping those patties. All-nighter live stream. Dude, I'd love to do a crazy live stream that lasts like a whole day or more and see if I can actually see how much YouTube fucks me. Because, okay, so when I say YouTube fucks me, I mean they really fuck my channel up. Crazy. Because one time, well, no, more. This happened more than on one occasion. I checked the amount of views I've been getting in a day, and I calculated how much hours that should be, and that was before I did a live stream, right? And then I did a live stream, and the live stream, you can actually see how many hours have been watched in your live stream. And my live stream, it said it had like 15 hours watched. And I was like, oh, 15 hours, that's a good time. Okay, maybe I should call it a night. The next day, it said that my view time was only 15 hours for the whole day, even though I should have had easily another 4 or 5 hours from whatever view total I had from my regular videos. So YouTube actually takes away views from my channel. So there's this is not only a blacklisted channel. They really don't want this channel to thrive. Anyway, because they minus my views, which is crazy. I don't even know how that and they couldn't deduct it more than the live stream was because I guess they know I can see those results, but they basically said I'd get any actual views on any of my videos that day, just the live stream apparently. So fuck them. And that's happened, and that didn't used to happen a while back. That never happened, and it just started happening less than a month ago. I noticed, and I think it's because maybe they're catching on to me doing these live streams. Maybe they think that I'm trying to get back to like monetization or something, and trying to suppress the views. What if Burger King survives into the space age and becomes part of another non-human civilization? That could happen. You know what? That probably won't, but I mean, you never know. The thing is, the corporations are so big right now. Would a collapse even really help them? Like, would it help them or would it destroy them? You know, like, I don't know. I think there's not enough jobs out there in the world anymore. Unless a lot of jobs, dude, that's why social media is so big too, because there's no jobs. Like, people are making a living being social media managers, like managing people's social media accounts. That's insane to me to think about that. Like, I've been contacted a few times to try to like manage people's social media accounts on Instagram because of my Toronto Eats videos. It's like I don't have the time for that. But people get paid, but you don't get paid a lot for one location. You have to you'd have to actually make that a career or just a full-time job for you. You'd have to manage like 10 or 12 different social media accounts because they don't pay a lot, right? This stream is killer. Nice, dude. 3 viewers now. Awesome. I guess I'm not really saying anything. I guess I complain a lot. I'm very neurotic, as you guys can see. Yeah, let's talk about that. What is up with people nowadays eating ass? Like, someone just posted a meme. One of my buddies just posted a meme, and it's basically him, and he put chocolate around his mouth, and it's, I don't know what you heard, but I do not pleasure that part of woman. There's like shit around his mouth. And what is up with like our culture being obsessed with eating ass? It's kind of fucked up. Like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, ass is great and all, but like, what the hell, man? Like, people are obsessed with, like, people are dying of fucking hepatitis now. Blade Runner bet on which company names would survive into the far future. Didn't all of them tank? Oh yeah, you'll need to download something before I teach you code. Google NetBeans JDK all in one. You might be telling me to download a virus, dude. I don't know if I trust you. Okay, so what is it? NetBeans JDK. Okay. Oh, it's Java. Oracle. Mm-hmm. Which one am I looking at? There's a bunch of NetBeans downloads are now available at Apache. You'll be redirected. Okay, so there's a community. Now it's taking me to a community. Do I download the latest Apache NetBeans release? Is that the one? Okay. So should I download the latest Apache NetBeans release? I think that's the one I should be downloading here. Did you Google NetBeans JDK all in one? The bundle, yeah. It should take me to Oracle, right? Is that where Christian Brian, how's it going, Christian? Things are good, kind of. Oh, they've changed it. Yeah. So do I just it's taking me to the Apache NetBeans community, and it's saying join us, but I can also download the latest Apache NetBeans release. Is that the one that you're telling me to download? I'll find it for you and post it into Discord. Okay, cool. That works too. That works also. That works also. Oh man, I just played some Magic the Gathering earlier. I drafted at a store. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I had lost, so I drafted Izzet. Never draft Izzets for Guilds of Ravnica. Not very good. All right, I just clicked on it. The link that you just sent me. I did just click on the link that you just sent me, and I don't know what happened now. Okay, so it didn't open any new window. Hold on, let me just check to see if I did this right. I'm gonna open up Discord. Fuck off. There we go. Oh, nice. So am I looking at the lint? So I'm going for Windows. Wow. Okay, so there's a Mac, Windows 86 and 64. Okay, what the hell do I have? I don't think it's Windows 64. I think it's a Nintendo 64. I think that's what I have. Windows 64 is what you want. Okay. No, I want a Nintendo 64. I want to fucking listen to Mario Kart. That's what I want. Okay, so yeah. All right, done. Sorry, you must accept the license agreement before downloading. And then it just disappears. Accept license agreement at the top right here. Thank you. Now I can download. No, that's the one. Which one did that? Cancel. There we go. Sweet, it's downloading. 326 megs. Not bad. Sweet. I'm actually excited to try to code. It's gonna be a very awkward experience for people to watch me try to code. It might be embarrassing, but hey, you're gonna want to agree and get the Windows 64 version. Is it opening for you? Windows 64 is what you want. Yeah, it's downloading right now, but it's taking a while since I'm actually live streaming. It might even be lagging right now because of it. You'll be using it to make, organize, and test code you write. It will also have Java installed at the same time, so it makes it easier to set up. Oh, nice. Well, that's convenient. Tom, he codes in Unity a lot. That means that he uses C plus or C pound or C plus. Yeah, I can teach you that later. Actually, if you learn Java, you will mostly learn C plus. both, which is an older language. That's nice. Yeah, he used it for video for gaming and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. He showed me some of the stuff he's doing last week, and I was actually very impressed. C sharp. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. This restaurant that was wanting me to shoot a few videos for their restaurants, one in Toronto, one in Picton, was supposed to call me earlier today, and they just messaged me back now. Like they're supposed to call me at 2:00, and they just messaged me now. It's almost 9:30, and they just sent a video. They sent a video. What? Okay, let's see this video. They literally sent me a video. It's called Sand and Pearl Oyster Bar. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, yeah. Wait, oh, it kind of came in. Well, let's just see this stupid video they sent me. Okay, it's loading. What is their video response to me asking for the phone call? This is ridiculous. Still loading. All right. Well. Oh wait, here it is. Menu development. Why do they send me this? Why are they sending me a fucking Snapchat thing? What the hell? Okay. Well, I'm not doing business with this fucking restaurant. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Those are notes. Okay, so you sent me just notes there. Okay, cool. Read them till later. Read them till later. Oh, I'll read them later. I guess that's what you're saying. Scream, Josh. My God, you always want me to fucking scream. I'm not going to. What the fuck is going on with my phone now? All right, so who here is single? Who here's single? There's only 4 of you, so I'm guessing all you have girlfriends. Fucking chads. I'm single, but I'm not really ready to mingle. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really. Dating is basically an interview to your wallet. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like I'd rather just go straight into a relationship or just casually hook up with someone. You know, that's easier for me to do than date. Dating is so like there's only so many times I can reply to a person what I do for work without losing my mind. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Did you ever notice that in dating profiles, um, women on their profile, it's always about what you must do. It's like must do this, must do that, must like dogs, must whatever, must be tall. And men, it's like they're basically like saying exactly their height, you know, whatever their eyes. Basically, it's all just like you in the election. So in a way, that's kind of a weird. Mm, And that would be no boyf. No. No. So you have a boyfriend? No boyfriend. You're gay, right? For moron, are you gay? I can't remember if we already had this discussion before. Is this stream working? It doesn't seem to be working on my computer. Oh, you are gay. Okay, cool. Well, what do you think about so can gays be incels? I know it sounds like a silly question, but I've never really heard much about gay incels. But I'm assuming anyone can be an incel. Although it's a lot harder for a woman to be an incel, I think, just because there's a lot of thirsty dudes out there, like that will literally go for anything just for a quick fuck. Like that song. That song with Kanye West did is actually not a bad song. It's basically about thirsty guys. And the joke is in the video, the girl's not even that attractive, and like they're just like following her, and they're just like, fuck, what was this? Like, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. Pretty good lyrics. It stutters very hard. You just said Yep, confused. What is the about? What's the about? If it is about getting their end away, my people have pretty much perfected things. It's about getting their end away. My people have pretty much perfected things. Okay, interesting. So basically, it's pretty easy to get laid, is what you're saying, from what I read there. Interesting. So I'm just replying quickly to the store. From hookup apps to exchange glances, there's an option if you want it. Yeah, well, I mean, essentially, like even like gyms, right? Like a glance for X amount of time could lead to a hookup, right? Like that can just imagine that. There's no way, like a straight guy. It's very rare. It's like in the movies they do, like just like glance at a woman, they kind of exchange eyes, and that's like it's on. Like that's nowadays you can never. That's very hard to pull off. Low self-esteem will stop some from trying. Oh, so like technically it's like on the opposite end. So if like interesting. So if it's not just like you want to have sex but you have low self-esteem, then you can become an incel technically because you just think so low about yourself. Interesting. It's funny, incels they don't necessarily think so low, but they do think low about themselves, but at the same time they're horny as fuck. Right? Like they're like they definitely would have sex if the opportunity presented itself. I've been thinking about taking kickboxing to lose weight. I hear a lot of girls kickbox for some reason. Interesting. So if you definitely go to a gym and there's kickboxing, if it's a co-ed gym, then maybe that could be interesting. And I think you wear booty shorts and yoga pants, right? If you do kickboxing, like you're not using windbreakers and stuff. You're not wearing that. Nice. Yeah, maybe I should take some kickboxing then. Sounds like a blast. Horny gay men who want to scratch that itch can always get it. Yeah, I guess that's true. But you gotta be careful, right? If you're, especially if a guy's like a bottom all the time, isn't that like more dangerous? Like, I mean, it's got to hurt, right? At some point, can't just always be. I know, like a few of my gay friends, they tell me that most gay men are versatile, so they'll be tops and bottoms. I've known friends cop off with some right frights. Really? Oh my god, that's kind of. I think my neighbor is an incel. What's a good way to fuck with them? Um, wear a shirt, a sleeveless shirt that says "ouch," a red one, and maybe if you have, maybe spike your hair and make dye it blonde. Basically, dress like a Chad, like in the meme sort of sense that knows right out in the open that you're aware of his bullshit, and you might be pretty pissed off about it. You might not be friends after that, but you could also fuck with them by playing porn as loud as you can in your house. Or if you have sex with someone, if you have a girlfriend, try to have the loudest sex you possibly can and cuck them real hard. But they let off some steam, so they were happy enough. In what way? Most say versatile. Yes, that's what I mean. Most versatile. Would you be a top or bottom, Matt? Interesting. I'm thinking more versatile, but uh, due to no, I'd have. I think I'd want to be a top based on the fact that it's funny how I'm actually mulling this over. I'm not even gay. I think I'd want to be a top more because I don't like the feeling of pooing, and I just don't really want things to enter that area. But I feel like I'm okay with doing that to other people. It's kind of sadistic, but as there's some macho crap about looking down on bottoms in some respects, but that's the whole other thing. Oh, interesting. See, that's stuff I never had any idea about. Or aside, that'll be one who doesn't like the anal sex from either role. Interesting. Is there some gay guys who just like blowjobs? Because I feel like that's a thing. Like they just like it's just about oral sex for some guys. That must be a thing. By the way, did you guys see me puke like my guts out? My last stream with the chili? That was freaking disgusting. Yeah, so there is. That's what I thought. I knew there was ones that just did that. I guess that's probably the safest in a way, right? Maybe it's a safety thing too, to just do oral. I wish girls were like that. Like girls were just like super down for oral. It's like if they don't want to have sex, it's like, hey, want to do oral? And they're just as keen as guys were. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. Amateur psych hour at the gay bar covers that one a lot. Amateur psych hour at the gay bar covers. Amateur psych hour? What is that? Is that a channel? Nowhere is clip of me puking. I'm going to try to edit that live stream that I did because I want to do like a nice little funny build up. Yeah, I'll probably edit it. It's also a good, decent camera. It's like 1080p versus whatever this garbage is. The ones who love giving oral might not think of themselves as worthy of pleasure. That's a kind of almost an incel-y thing then, eh? They might not think of themselves as worthy of pleasure, so they feel like they can't give. What? So is that just like a mental? That's a weird thing. So basically, they feel like they can't get it because they're gay. Like, I'm confused. So they're that insecure that they think that they don't deserve pleasure? Just chatting amongst friends and psychoanalyzing each other's damage. Well, that's the accepted reason. That's interesting. So what if a guy's like super insecure and like let's say they don't have, or they're very small, and not just like small, I mean like very small down there. Would that be someone who would only be, they wouldn't feel like they're worthy of getting pleasure? It's interesting. That is very bizarre. Fascinating. I wonder if it's as fascinating learning about straight culture. I guess there's no real straight culture, but from the other side of the fence. Not as easy as that. Interesting. Yeah, that's bizarre. So is there more, would you say there's more damaged gay men than damaged straight women? So I feel like there's a lot of damaged straight women out there as well. I think the one lie that straight women were told that they can have casual sex in the way that men can without the same, and basically act like a man, which I don't think is true because women bond a lot more during sex than men do, especially if it's without condoms. They have trouble um, with the attachment. I was straight for a decent while. I prefer things on the side. Interesting. So you were straight. So you're bi then. You mean, or you mean you can be straight, but you can also be gay. So that's kind of like bi, right? It's. I feel like kind of it's like bi. Oh God, she has tattoos on her ass and she's showing her butthole. What? Oh God, she has tattoos on her ass and she's showing her butthole. What are you talking about? Amazing book, Velvet Rage, covers common problems amongst the gays. Velvet Rage, interesting. Defo Nufter. But a long while I could not allow myself to think I was gay. There's this whole thing. Interesting. So it's like a denial thing as well. It's very odd. Very, very odd. I feel like this live stream just got hijacked into just gay conversation now. And it didn't work. Okay. Got me through that block. Well then. Oh my God. It is almost 10 now. And the stream's been going on for over an hour. I think this is a good time to call it a night, boys. It wasn't too much. Wasn't a crazy live stream. I'll probably do another one either tomorrow or Wednesday. But I'm gonna let this download. Thanks, Double Dorian, also, by the way, for helping me code. Do you think there's like a gay planet out there somewhere for your people to return to? Well, anyways, so guys, thanks for keeping me sane while I slip into insanity. But that was a great stream. I will do another one tomorrow or Wednesday. I won't say which day. It might be tomorrow though. The stream is only an hour. That's actually very short by my standards. Usually they're closer to an hour and a half to 2. So it is what it is, but it is a Monday and I didn't get too much sleep last night. So I want to at least catch up on that. So anyways, guys, take care. And I will have this stream up on Patreon once it gets processed. And again, have a nice night.